Welcome. I just wanted to do a brief video on three different schools of cognitive behavioral therapy and how they're applied. I want to start off here with rational emotive behavior therapy by Albert Ellis and his model here of ABCDEF. The A is an activating event, which then leads to a consequence, and let's use relationship issues. There's a relationship breakup, and then somebody feels depressed. According to this theory, you would not be depressed. That A does not cause C. It's the belief that causes C. So what we would want to do here is then challenge. We'd want to dispute to help this person maybe see a little bit more clearly and rationally about the incident that happened and who they are as a person as a result. So, and what he talks about also is that we may use events like such as we have a relationship breakup and that leads to depression. He might use something like, let's put this on a scale of the worst things that have happened on the world. Where would this fit? In an effort to give perspective to it and to help the person see that, yes, it's sad when there's a relationship breakup, but it's not necessarily can lead to depression. Sadness would be a result that we could accept, but we must be thinking something about ourself in order for it to become very severe, such as depression. So after disputing, then we should have a new effect and a new feeling. So maybe not depressed, but sad. Okay, so that's how that works. Let's look at cognitive therapy with Beck. And what is done here is that people have a core belief, and that it could be in this example. We're going to stick with the relationship example, is that I am powerless. And then this leads to intermediate beliefs, attitudes, rules, and assumptions. Now, those blend together for me, but let's just say, okay, I am powerless. Life stinks as a result of that. And then my automatic thoughts. That's differentiated because the automatic thoughts are often what people present in counseling. Like, nothing ever works out for me. This relationship ended, nothing ever works out for me, which is a huge generalization. And then the reactions that leads to is emotional, feeling hopeless, or behavioral, isolating, and then low energy physiologically. So the application and how we're working with this therapy is typically through Socratic questioning. So we might say, it is unfortunate that this relationship ended. That's always hard. But does this mean, do you have proof that this means that all your relationships from here on out are going to be unsatisfactory? So we're going to use those types of questions to help people challenge their mindset and then gradually change intermediate beliefs and core beliefs. Okay. So last but not least, let's look at Meichenbaum's style of therapy. And by the way, I took some liberty with this. I actually saw him present live, and he did it in kind of this format, but I also want to give credit to the Boffy map that I learned, which was really based in reality therapy, but these are so similar. And ultimately, what Meichenbaum was saying is that people often present initially in counseling with what they're feeling, what they're experiencing. And what he's trying to do with this is to help people see that because of what they're feeling, and it may be as a result of what they're thinking, is to get them to explore what they're thinking about themselves. Okay, so I'm feeling sad or depressed because of a relationship breakup. What am I saying to myself? What are my beliefs about self as a result? And then how does that affect my behavior? And then how does that affect physiology? So oftentimes clients may just be, I'm feeling this way, and it's more of an emotion physiology realm. And what we're helping them see is, hey, you're probably telling yourself something that's then affecting behaviors, and that this is a cycle. And so then this gives us opportunity for treatment. So in this instance, for instance, maybe we'll use mindfulness as a way to kind of rise above the thoughts and see them for kind of what they are, versus attaching to the thought. That's just one example of how this is done and how I've seen Meichenbaum do it. So I hope this is helpful, and I look forward to your feedback, and we will see you as soon as I find my cursor.